Welcome to Morons Mince Movies. I am your host, Moron Sam Munoz, and I'm here by myself to give my thoughts on this morning's Oscar nominations. um, I have mixed feelings. Some things I'm happy about, some things I'm not so happy about. I'm not going to go through all the nominations. I just want to give my general thoughts on some of the nominations and the sort of general feel of where the race is now going into the Oscar ceremony. So I want to start off with the Best Picture nominees. Every year the Oscars is different for me. Some years, my favorite movie is also the front runner at the Oscars. For example, when Everything Everywhere All at Once won Best Picture, that was my number one movie of the year. Sometimes the front runner for Best Picture is a movie that I really like. It might not be my favorite movie of the year, but it's in my top 10, like last year with Oppenheimer. And sometimes, like this year, the perceived frontrunner isn't a movie I personally like. So this year we have Emilia Perez, which got 13 nominations. Um, I I personally do not think this movie is very good, and I don't think it deserves the 13 nominations. I think maybe two at most. Supporting actress for Zoe Saldana, and maybe song for El Mal. The other song that got nominated, Mi Camino, is not good. I'm glad that Selena Gomez didn't get nominated because she was bad in my opinion. And the movie in terms of its story, it shouldn't have gotten screenplay. The screenplay is all over the place. The acting I don't think is very good. Like I said, Selena Gomez isn't very good. I don't think Gascon is good actually. I know she got nominated and many critics praised her performance. But I thought she was pretty bad as Manitas when she was the male version of Emilia, right? And yeah, I just don't like that movie. This is one of those years where the perceived frontrunner is going to be someone I'm rooting against. This hasn't happened to me since Nomadland, which I also did not like, and I think time has confirmed for me that that movie did not deserve to win Best Picture nomination because it's kind of one of those forgotten ones. Um, what should have won that time was like either The Father or Promising Young Woman. Those two were great movies. So this year might be something like 2020 where I'm hoping Emilia Perez does not win anything. I think I'll be okay if it wins supporting actress for Zoe. I think she did fine. She was good enough. She was worthy of the nomination. But other than that, I don't think it deserves cinematography. It shouldn't have gotten nominated. I mean, we could have had the substance in there. That's great cinematography. Or challengers. Editing, come on. Like, challengers should have been in editing. That's one of my disappointments this year is that challengers got zero. And that is a travesty because it is one of the best movies of the year. It should have gotten screenplay, in my opinion. It should have gotten editing, in my opinion. It should have gotten score. I understand why it might not have gotten score because when I first saw the movie, the score was one of my complaints. But then it grew on me, and the second and third time I watched that movie, I was grooving with that score, and it really grew on me. So I'm very disappointed that Challengers got nothing. It should have gotten at least one or two nominations. In my opinion, it should have gotten to Best Picture. It's better than many of the movies that are in Best Picture. Um, Going through the list of Best Pictures, I think the rest of the movies are worthy of the nominations. I haven't seen two though. I haven't seen I'm Still Here, which I still need to see, and I haven't seen Nickel Boys, so I can't say much about those two movies. They've gotten both good reviews. I'm planning to watch them before Oscars night. But for the rest, I have seen, I think they're all worthy. Honora, I think is a very good movie. I don't think it's as great as people say, as some of the critics have said it is, but it's good enough, and I think it's worthy. I liked The Brutalist. I thought the first half was a masterpiece. The second half kind of faltered. Didn't really like the ending, but overall, I thought it was a decent movie, and I think it's worthy. A Complete Unknown, I really liked. Kind of reinvigorated my enjoyment of Bob Dylan. I haven't. I have many of his records, and I haven't heard him in a while. And watching this movie just made me remember how good some of his movies, some of his songs really are. And there's great acting in that movie. Timothy Chalamet deserves the nomination. I wish Margaret Qualley would have gotten in for supporting actress instead of Monica Barbero, but she was fine in the movie as well. So I'm not too mad about that one. The other nominees, Conclave, great movie, definitely deserving. I enjoyed it. Dune Part 2, probably the best movie in the list, in my opinion. And it's sad that it didn't get more nominations than it should have gotten. I think it should have gotten adapted screenplay. I think it should have gotten makeup. It got other nominees: sound, visual effects, cinematography. But I think it deserved more than that. And many people think it's better than the first, and it seems like it's might only win maybe one Oscar. Maybe visual effects is where it's probably front running right now, and that's kind of disappointing because the first one won so many Oscars, and the second one, which seems to be just as good or better for most people, is going to maybe come out with zero, maybe one. Who knows? Um, let's see. And I think that's everything except for Wicked. Wicked, I also liked, and I think it's deserving of its nomination. It's a good movie. I would have picked others over it, but I'm fine with it. Any other thoughts on the rest of the nominees? There were not many other surprises. I was a little surprised that James Mangold got in for director. I like that Corley Farge got in for director. I think Edward Berger deserved to get in over James Mangold for Conclave. Um, but I'm fine. Like, I think Complete Unknown was a good movie, so it's a good nomination. It's fine. I was happy to see Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. That was good to see. It was good to see Demi Moore. The Substance, I obviously really enjoyed that movie. It's probably the second best movie of the Best Picture lineup, so I was happy with its nominations. I think it should have gotten more. I wish Margaret Qualley would have gone in. I think it should have gone in for editing, cinematography, sound. It's a travesty that Substance did not get sound. I mean, that's one of the best things about the movie. It's what really brings it home, the horror of it all. Um, and let's see, Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice, I also enjoyed. I thought that was good. Kind of sad that Sing Sing didn't get as much love as it should have. I think Sing Sing was a really good movie and deserved to be in that 10 Best Picture nominees over maybe Emilia Perez for sure, and maybe one or two others. Yeah, I really enjoyed Sing Sing. It's kind of sad it didn't get the recognition deserved, but it did get at least adapted screenplay, and it did get for actor. Um, let's see. Any other thoughts? Oh, yes. The Wild Robot. I'm happy that it got as many nominations as it got. It was kind of surprising because not only did it get animated feature, but it also got score, and I believe it got editing, right? No, 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 not editing. It got something else. There was one other thing I got, right? Did I miss? Am I missing something here? So it got score and animated. And there was one other thing. What was it? Sound. That's what it was. Sound. Sound. So that was cool. Three nominations for The Wild Robot, which was cool. Really love that movie. Deserves it. I think it should have been in the Best Picture lineup as well. But it is what it is. Other than that, there was a total of 13 nominations for Emilia Perez. I hope that it does not win Best Picture. That would be one of the most disappointing wins in a while for me if it does. But we still had other movies that I think got 10 nominations each. I believe Conclave, A Complete Unknown, and what was the other one? No, I'm sorry. The Brutalist and Wicked got 10 nominations each, and Complete Unknown and Conclave got 8 nominations each. So those four movies are really competing with Emilia Perez for that Best Picture win, I think. And then you have The Substance and Dune, Nickel Boys, I'm Still Here, kind of competing, but more than likely they're not gonna win. I'm hoping maybe there'll be a surprise on Oscars night. Who knows? One last thing I would want to say I'm very happy about is Nosferatu, I believe, got 5 nominations. I believe it got production design. Yeah, it got, oh no, 4 nominations, I think. Production design, makeup, it got cinematography, which I think it should win. That is one of the best movies in terms of cinematography. And what was the other nomination? Production design, cinematography, makeup, and was there one other thing? Oh man, I thought there was at least 4 nominations. They didn't get sound, which was kind of sad. But well, those 3 are good enough, I think. And tell me if I'm wrong. I thought there was one more, but I'm looking through the list and I can't find it. Oh well. But I'm happy that it got the nominations that it got. I think it should win cinematography, and it should have gotten score too. It didn't get score. That was the other one I thought it got, but it didn't get it. But it's good. It's fine. 3 is good enough. Oh, I got costume design. There was four nominations: costume design, production design, cinematography, costume design, and makeup. 4 nominations for Nosferatu. That's good. 2 thumbs up for that one. All right, guys. I think that's good enough. Shout out to my fellow morons. Thank you for letting me do this solo video. And I can't wait for Oscar night. And I'm hoping there's a surprise because I really do not want Emilia Perez to win. Please, God, do not have Emilia Perez win. Please. Thank you. And have a dark night.